Pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the Capulets abroad, and if we shall not scape a brawl, for now these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of those fellows that when he enters the confines of his tavern, claps me his sword upon the table and says, God, send me no need of thee, and by the operation of the second cup, draws it on the drawer, when indeed there is no need.
Am I like such a fellow?
Nay, and there were two such. We should have none shortly, for one would kill the other. Thou, why, thou wilt quarrel with a man that hath a hair more or a hair less in his beard than thou hast. Thou wilt quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason but because thou hast hazel eyes. What eye but such an eye would spy out such a quarrel? Thy head is full of quarrels as an egg is full of meat, and yet thy head hast been beaten as idle as an egg for quarreling. Thou hast quarreled with a man for coughing in the street because he hath wakened the dog, that hath lain asleep in the sun. Didst thou not fall out with a tailor for wearing his new doublet before Easter, with another for trying his new shoes with an old ribbon, and yet thou wilt tutor me from quarreling?
And I were so apt to quarrel as thou art. Any man should buy the fee simple of my life for an hour and a quarter.
The fee simple? Oh, simple?
By my head, here comes the Capulets.
By my heel, I care not.
Follow me close, for I will speak to them. You shall find me apt enough to that, sir, and you will give me an occasion.
Could you take some occasion without giving?
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw unto some private place and reason coldly of your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes are made to look and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
But I'll be hanged, sir, if he wear your livery. Marry go before the field, he'll be your follower. Your worship in that sense may call him man.
Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no other name. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason I have to love thee doth much excuse the opportune rage to such a greeting. Villain, am I none, therefore farewell. I see thou knowest me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries thou hast done me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason of my love, and so, good Capulet, which name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives, that I mean to make bold withal, and as you shall use me hereafter, drive ye the rest of the 8. Will you pluck your sword out of his pilcher by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be about your ears be out.
I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up.
Come, sir, your passado.
Draw, Benvolio, beat down their weapons. Gentlemen, for shame, forbear this outrage. Tybalt, Mercutio, the prince expressly hath forbidden bandying in Verona streets. Hold, Tybalt, good Mercutio.
Away, Tybalt!
I am hurt, a plague of both your houses. I'm sped. Is he gone and hath nothing?
Are thou hurt?
I, a scratch. Marry, 'tis enough. Where's my page? Go, villain, fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much.
No, 'tis not so deep as well nor so wide the church door, but 'tis enough. 'Twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you will find me a grave man. I am peppered, I warrant for the world, a plague of both your houses, zounds, a dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat to scratch a man to death, a braggart, a maggot, a villain that fights in the book of arithmetic. Why, thou came you between us, I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some house, Benvolio, or I shall faint, a plague of both your houses. They've made worms meat of me. I have it and soundly too, your houses.
This gentleman, the prince's near ally, my very friend, hath got his mortal hurt in my behalf, my reputation stained with Tybalt slander. Tybalt, that an hour hath been my kinsman. O sweet Juliet, thy beauty hath made me effeminate, and in my temper softened valor's steel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, brave Mercutio is dead. That gallant spirit hath aspired the clouds, which too untimely here did scorn the earth.
This day's black fate on more days doth depend, but begins the woe others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Alive in triumph Mercutio slain, away to heaven respective lenity, and fire-eyed fury be my conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take the villain back again. The late thou gavest me for Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I, or both, must go with him.
Thou wretched boy that didn't consort him here, thou shalt be with him hence.
This shall determine that.
Romeo, away, be gone. The citizens are up, and Tybalt slain. Stand not amazed. The prince will doom thee death, and thou art taken. Hence be gone. Away!
Oh, I am fortune's fool!
Why dost thou stay?
Which way ran he that killed Mercutio? Tybalt, that murderer, which way ran he?
Is that Tybalt?
Up, sir, go with me. I charge thee in prince's name, obey.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
O noble prince, I can discover all the unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. There lies the man, slain by young Romeo, that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin, oh my brother's child, oh prince, oh cousin. Husband, oh the blood is spilled of my dear kinsman. Prince, as thou art true, far blood of our shed blood of a Montague, oh cousin, cousin.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt here slain, when Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo that spoke him fair, bade him to think how nice the quarrel was, and urged with all your high displeasure. All this uttered with gentle breath, calm look, knees humbly bowed, of Tybalt deaf to peace, but with that he tilts, with piercing steel at bold Mercutio's breast, who all as hot turns deadly point to point, and could not take truce with the untruly spleen of Tybalt deaf to peace, but with that he tilts, with piercing steel as bold as Mercutio's breast, and all as hot turns deadly point to point, cold death aside, with those who sends it back to Tybalt, whose dexterity retorts it. Romeo, he cries aloud, hold friends, friends part, and swifter than his tongue. His agile arm beats down their fatal points, and twixt them rushes, underneath whose arm an envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled. But by and by comes back to Romeo, who had newly entertained revenge, and touts they go like lightning, for ere and as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
To kinsman to a Montague, affection makes him false. He speaks not true. Some 20 of them fought in this black strife, and all those 20 could but kill one life. I beg for justice, which thou, prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt, Romeo must not live.
He slew Mercutio. What now the price of his dear blood doth owe?
Not Romeo, prince, he was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes, but with the law should end the life of Tybalt.
And that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. I have interest in your heart's proceedings. My blood for your rude brawls doth lie a-bleeding. But I'll immerse with you so strong a fine that you shall all repent the loss of mine. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses. Therefore use none. Let Romeo, hence in haste, else when he's found, that hour is his last. Bear hence this body and attend our will. Mercy but murderers, pardoning those